Right, it's now day number 9 of the summer holidays for me. This is where things get weird because Rory started a day before Helen, and Helen only just started basically yesterday. So we're all out of sync with each other a little bit. It's a little bit strange, but basically for the series that we're doing, it's day number 9 of the summer holidays. Good morning. Yesterday's video was dedicated to Rory and his birthday, and me getting this nice new fresh haircut in the York City Centre. But today, in today's video, we are going to be going to a Lego shop, a local Lego shop here in York, and we're going to be building displays for his shop. He's purchased a bunch of my old Lego collection, so it's a bit more money into the house pot for some more stuff to put it towards furnitures and stuff like that. But it also means I get to go and sit in on this Lego shop and build models for this guy, which is good because we have the Tellen channel, Lord and Lady Tellen, which is what you guys are watching right now. We have the Tom Origins channel, which is like the main channel, that's got all the gaming stuff on it. And then we've got the Origins Bricks channel, which is actually a bigger channel than this channel. This channel's the smallest of the 3, but Origins Bricks is doing really well. We're nearly at 1,000 on that, so that's the goal for this year. Hopefully by the time we get some Lego displays in the house and we can start building some Lego. But tomorrow on the Origins Bricks channel, today on the Origins Bricks channel, I'll be getting to film time lapses of building sets to be displayed, to be sold in this guy's shop, which is really cool. It's a cool way of making content across all the channels, because obviously we're not doing a lot of gaming at the moment. The PC and the Xbox that I do all my gaming off is still at my mum and dad's, and I need to go and rescue that at some point. But for the time being, the house is done. I can't do any more. It's painted beautiful. I can keep it clean and I can keep it tidy. And then when Helen gets collected to come back up here for her first proper time seeing it all done in person, and we'll spend about a week or something up here straight. Be the longest time that we've spent in the house together here, which will be nice because obviously we've been backing and forthing and doing weekend trips and things. So when she's up here permanently for that full week, we'll be able to actually start looking into furniture, decorating, the paint will start to get a little bit brighter, things will be able to be customised a little bit more. So yeah, we're all doing good. So whatever we end up doing next, roll the next clip. I appreciate that this is probably the most nerdiest thing you've ever seen, but give me my credit where it's due. I know the shape of the house is a little bit wonked. It's not exactly to scale, but it's a rough version, okay? So this is a rough version of our shed in our back garden. Put some plants in there, get some patio furniture going on there. It's very simple, it's very basic, but that's the back of the house. We move around to the front of the house, and we get a better look at the front of the property. We can drop down fully into, coming straight through the front door, into the hallway. We want 2 long mirrors going along that corridor on the inside. Kitchen is basically staying the same. I'm going to change out the sink and the cooker at some point, but basically kitchen layout stays untouched. It's very simple, it just needs a sink and a new cooker at some stage, not a rush. Then the bathroom basically downstairs. Nice new toilet, nice vanity mirror needs to be added in, nice new sink needs to be added in. That's pretty straightforward. Then we come into the decorations of the living room. We got a sofa bed by the patio doors, a nice long mirror again on the back wall, nice little dining table area, sits a few people, a little lamp in the corner, display cabinet over here under stair cupboard. Then we've got Helen's little work desk that she said she fancied, putting down there, enough space away from the door so it doesn't bang into her. Another display cabinet, the glass coffee table, the media wall sort of represented there in that setup. Basically, this tool just helps us map out what we want done. So this is the bedroom at the front of the house. It's got this little alcove already. There's where our water tank is. That's getting ripped out. That's going to be a storage cupboard. And I have a little desk in the corner with a little office chair, so I can do my work in there sometimes. Murphy bed, so obviously the idea that this room, its bed would kind of fold up and collapse against the wall. If you don't know what a Murphy bed is, Google one. They're very, very cool. Good for storage and saving floor space. Then in the bathroom's probably the room in the house that's going to go under the most changes in the next couple of months. At the moment, there's this gigantic bathtub there. So that's going to go. Freestanding shower like you get in the nice modern hotels. Vanity mirror and sink, basically already where it is. Toilet on that side basically needs changing, but that's it really. Toilet, sink, shower instead of the bath setup that we've got right now. And then this room, which I'm currently in now, like the master bedroom, straight in, you've got 2 bedside tables, you've got a nice double bed, you've got a nice standing mirror. I think a standing mirror would look pretty cool there. Arguably there's some space here for a wardrobe or something at some point as well, if we need an extra wardrobe. But then at the far end, so against this sort of back wall space, utilise there not being any plug sockets in the way to whack a wardrobe down. Chest of drawers, and then here where the electrics kick in, another set of chest of drawers that acts as a TV stand, and then going along here against this fence, like this radiator bit, this L shape, little office desk hybrid thing going into the media wall and the chest of drawers, where the work office can be. So the PC's up against this window, desk going along, because then we can just wire, cable manage all of this stuff underneath, and you won't see any of that stuff, but it's a rough idea. It's not perfect, but it's a rough idea, and it does help when it comes to furniture shopping in a week's time for me and Helen to take it a room at a time and kind of just get a gist of what we're looking at in regards of room decor. Because really, the house is done now as much as we need to. There's nothing major work-wise we can get done now. It's all about furnishings, so that is my little TED talk on the house and what we can do with it moving forwards. But yeah, God bless the night, and this vlog is basically ending the day before you, so the day number 8. This is the end of day number 8, and then obviously clips in the morning when I show you the date and time on my phone like I have been doing. That'll be when we're going to the Lego shop and we're going to build some models and stuff. So yeah, we'll explain more of that in the next clip. Subscribe for more, and roll the next clip. Now we can officially kick off the vlog. Welcome to day number 9. Must have had a bit of a breeze overnight because part of shed roof's come off. I'll get out there with hammer and nail and sort that right out. For anyone who didn't understand the last clip, that was a joke to the fact that now that I've lived in Yorkshire for 6 days, my accent has changed. Obviously it hasn't, but I'm sure over time my voice will develop a sort of accent. But yeah, my shed roof took a little bit of damage in the storm last night. So I will sort that out promptly. And I'll show you my list of activities for today. Today we're having breakfast, fixing shed roof, having a shower, getting dressed, sorting out the house, sorting out the car, going to the local Lego shop, selling me Lego at the local Lego shop, building some Lego models for the fella down at the local Lego shop, and then I'll be setting back off to my mum and dad's house. Sorted. Bosh. First of all, assess the issue that's happened. We had a bit of a breezy storm yesterday, and it's blown the top layer off, so we're going to put more support going along that higher bit. I am in the market to buy a step ladder at some point. I want them telescopic proper ones. No, this is not your signal to go and get me a step ladder. I will get my own step ladder when I need one, but I'm going to reinforce down here a little bit more, some nails in there, and then try to reach up maybe here and get a few higher up. But I got my nail box, hammer and scissors, should be good. Glad I did that before my morning shower, covered in dust, but nails gone in. We've reinforced it, so now that wind's gonna hit, and hopefully more nails will keep it in place for now. But only difference is, because we have just hammered nails into a wooden shed, what we now need to do is keep our eyes peeled and our heads lowered because of this situation. where you can see the nails are sticking through the roof. So now we're going to take the hammers and we're going to bend the bottom of the nails, round them off and inwards. So obviously, in case you're coming in here without a hard hat on, you're not going to get your head impaled by a nail. That wouldn't be fun. Roof of the shed is good. Now it'll start to weather in the sun and it'll match the colour of the rest of the shed. Garden's looking beautiful as ever. And this is a lot of stuff that we've accumulated in the house so far. Now they were living tidily in these nice container boxes, but as I'm making a trip back to my mum and dad's, I need these container boxes to fill with new things to bring to the house. So, saves me buying loads of tubs. I have owned now more plastic tubs than any human should probably own, and most of them at my mum and dad's house are full and ready to get transported. But these ones are now nice and empty. So now all I'm going to do is tidy upstairs in the upstairs bedroom and have a shower and get changed. It's still only early because I get up at like 6 every day, so I have a lot of time to get jobs done. But don't need to be in the Lego shop till 10. So we can take our time, get everything organised, and the moving up stage is actually been made really helpful because we're doing it in turns. So Helen's got her sister Liz, her birthday's in August. I think it's around the 8th or the 9th of August off the top of my head. But that means that Helen wants to obviously be around for her sister's birthday, which is fair enough. And because my mum and dad are going away on the 4th of August, I think, to Portugal for about 2 weeks, 10 days, gives me their house empty. So I can get a lot of packing and transporting done from their house without disrupting what they're up to. And Helen can hang on and enjoy her sister's birthday, and then after Liz, her sister, has had her birthday, we can then think about how we're going to transport Helen's belongings up. And by that point, my dad and mum should be back from Portugal. I'm used to them going to Benidorm in the summer, but haven't done that for a while. But Dad will be back with his van, and he'll be able to help with Helen's transportation, because her dad, Andy, he's got a nice car with a decent enough space for carrying stuff. So between his car, my dad's van, and my car, we should be all right to transport the majority of Helen's pieces up here. And to do it in two halves makes organisation way easier, because it means Helen and I can come up here with all my stuff. She can tell me where she wants me to store it for now. And once that's all sorted and there's been a place made for all of that, then she's got full free reign to come up and bring all her stuff up, and then we can have the same conversation without like stumbling over each other's boxes and where everything goes and being overwhelmed with the move process, which is what everyone warns us about. That's been the number one feedback of everybody is, oh my God, get your plastic storage boxes, find a home for everything, because you will get overwhelmed with boxes and things if you're not careful. So it sounds like at the moment we're doing pretty well. I mean, the next possible thing that we can do for storage, apart from we've got the shed sorted out now, so that can start loading things into it. Like it's got a load in there now, but it can still hold a lot more, which is fantastic. So the shed's sorted. Under the stairs cupboard is now nicely painted, so that can hold a lot of stuff. Currently it's just got like spare towels and blankets, and it's got a Hoover in there and stuff like that. And then the loft is working, and the loft's nice. It needs a little Hoover, a little clean up after the guys have come and installed the loft ladder and everything, so Helen can inspect that. And we can start putting our like Halloween stuff, our Christmas stuff, our holiday stuff up in the loft, which is seasonal stuff, which is nice. And then there's a cupboard in that front bedroom where we stayed one of the nights in the vlogs. That front bedroom has got a boiler cupboard, the dreaded thing that we don't need. That's getting removed at some point. Helen's working on finding the right staff to come and remove that. And once that's removed, that's a whole other, nearly 6 foot tall cupboard with quite deep, it's quite tall cupboard. We've got a lot of storage options in there. It's kind of like having a loft on your level without having to go up by the ladder. So Under the stairs, shed, upstairs cupboard, and loft. That's 4 biggish areas without having to get like obviously storage in the outside bench if we went down that option or something like that. That's like 4 massive options for storage stuff, which is really good. Without even thinking about a bed, which will be able to store stuff under it because it'll like springboard up, and cupboards and drawers and dressers and stuff. So storage, I think we're getting ahead of it because we're staying ahead of it, which is good, because otherwise you better having your storage solutions rather than needing them to come and help you. So get the boxes in time, get your space organised, figure out where everything's going to live, and then just do it a job at a time until it's done. And yeah, furniture next week, that's going to be exciting. Decorating a little bit more, putting a little bit more personality into the house now that we've got a nice white clean canvas. I still can't get over the fact that this hallway was blue a week ago and now it's not. Mad. Absolutely mad. Well done, Raymundo. You did a great job. And it's going to sound a lot less, what's the word? The acoustics echoey. It's massive because there's no furniture to absorb the sound. So that's a little science thing you've learned. I'm going to get a shower and I'm going to organise the upstairs bedroom, and then I'm going to check what time it is and get ready to go to the Lego store and do some building. Peace. I've organised and tidied up a little better. This is like my going back pile and stuff for getting dressed and ready. Got my stuff sorted, got my phone on charge. It is currently 9:15. So by the time we've had a shower, gotten ourselves all fresh and ready, we should be looking at being almost ready to set off to the Lego shop and trade in all that Lego that's in the boot of my car. So yeah, shower time. This is like my 3rd or 4th shower in this shower. I like it a lot. I'd like it more as a shower, because the minute you walk in this bathroom, if we shut the bathroom door, it's not a bad sized bathroom by any means. But the minute you come in, you're basically stepping into the bath, and the toilet is currently just holding all of our towels because they all need to be washed and stuff before we use them. But the bathroom would just feel so much bigger if this was gone. So like, and like we do this conversation a lot, right? In a bathroom, seriously, you tell me as an honest human being, how many times a year do you have a bath? Because if you're having a bath more than 3 or 4 times a year versus how many times a year do you have a shower, I can't even keep track of how many showers I have in a year. But I've probably had 3 baths ever in the last 5 years. Baths are reserved for like when you're on a holiday, or if your hotel room just happens to have one, or it's a little treat. I don't have the time to fill a ridiculous volume of water up in a tub and wait for it. I'm a busy person. I need to be going to and from and doing all of this stuff. I don't have time to fill up a bath. I could jump in the shower and I can have my hair washed, I can have my entire body washed in a quarter of the time it takes you at home to get in that bath. And fill it all up and put all your bubbles in and put all your Radox in and put all your other stuff in. Baths are obsolete. They're fine if you're on a holiday. They're fine if you're enjoying yourself. God, look at that timeline. They're fine if you're on a holiday. They're fine if you're having like a spa weekend. You don't need to have a bath in real life. You have showers, they're quicker, they're more efficient, and they're easier to keep clean. It's literally a piece of glass and a door, that's it. And it gets rid of this entire corner bit of the bathroom and just gives you more space. Thank you to my bathroom TED Talk. Shower done, dressed, not wearing a vest today. Wearing the official Tom Origins t-shirt because we're doing some YouTube work. When are we not doing YouTube work? But I just have one of these t-shirts and I need to make more of them in different colourways. But that's a project for another day. The wind is in the garden and my new roof support is holding strong, which I'm very proud of. Getting my new roof. Very good. She's doing well. Right, I'm going to do my hair and then it's off to the Lego shop. Right, my beautiful house. I will see you in a bit. I miss you already. You're bloody lovely. But I'll see you later at some point in the future. In like literally 2 days time, like 3 days time at tops. But we are off to the Lego Man's shop to trade in £120 worth of Lego. And we're going to do some building for him. I'm just... a full day of building. Built them, that, the Venom, and this pirate ship. Smashed it.
What time is it now? Do you want to say